Fans, it's a Tuesday night twilight in the Queen City, and the visiting Cougars and your 49ers are ready, and let's play ball.
Yep, my name's Nate Furman. I am from Brookhaven, Pennsylvania. I'm currently a sophomore here, second year. I'm on the baseball team, so it's been great. A little far from home, but I've settled in and I love it here. It's been awesome so far. Sure. My mom's name is Terry. My dad's name is Tom. My two biggest supporters. I have two older brothers. My oldest brother, his name is Daniel, and my middle brother is Steven. So I'm the youngest. I'm kind of the last one in college. So, my family's my rock. They support me through everything, and they've been there for me, even with the move down to Charlotte. They've been able to come a lot. My middle brother Steven actually lives in Uptown Charlotte, and he works in Uptown. So it's been great having him here. It takes away the homesickness, I guess. So it's been great. Yeah, I'm a communications major, and one of the main reasons I picked communications is I'm good with people. I'm a people person, and I'm not really sure exactly what I'd want to do with communications after school, but I always tell my family, like, anything people related. I feel like I would fit in, and I've always been a team player, so wherever that would work, I'd be in for that. So. Yeah, I think baseball was always the forefront. It's just what I like to do. When I was younger, my family, they always talk about it. Whenever I was at my brother's baseball games, I was always carrying around my own bat. Like, I had my own bat. Dads would throw the ball up to me. And it's just been my love since I was younger. I also played basketball. I played basketball until my senior year of high school, so I love doing that. But really, anything to stay active. I've always liked to be outdoors and playing sports, but baseball has definitely been that favorite for me. So. Yeah, I just loved it. Everything about it, I just love being on the field. I love the team aspect of it too, because it's not so much an individualized sport. When you're in the box, it's pitcher versus hitter, but you're fighting for those guys in the dugout. I've always been good at it too. It's just kind of one of those things that I've fell in love, and if I'm bored, like, I'll just do something baseball. It's always been my first love, and still rolling with it to this day. So I think just being a part of such a great team. We had one of the best years in program history last year, and we won the regular season conference championship, and I was on the field when that happened at Rice, and just that feeling of knowing that we accomplished something together. The whole group. We worked so hard for that, and being a part of that, I would say, has been my greatest accomplishment so far. And just looking forward to another great year, and having the opportunity to do that with those guys. It's just something you can't really get anywhere else, and it was really awesome. I was expecting a little bit out of my comfort zone. I was expecting that, and I think in expecting that, it helped me settle in more. Just settle in with the guys, get to know guys, get to know their past, where they're from, and it's been great. Guys have been awesome, and a lot of my best friends are on the squad with me now. So. Yeah, I think it's been really busy this semester with the season coming up. My day usually consists of getting up and trying to eat a good breakfast. I'm a big breakfast person. I know some people aren't, but I like to eat breakfast, and then I usually go right to the field. If I don't have class that day, I'll go right to the field and try and be the first one there. try and get my work in, and then we practice and lift and stuff like that. And I usually get back to the apartment around 6, 7 o'clock, and then it's homework time. Time to get work in, maybe get ahead on some work. This semester I have class on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so those days are a lot because I'll go to class and then have to go right to the field. But it's definitely busy, but I love it. I thought it was going to be easier than it is. It's the school and baseball part is definitely hard to juggle it, but I wouldn't want it any other way. I love the grind of being at the field all day and then having to get the schoolwork in. It's just it's what I signed up for, and I love it. It's been great so far. Yeah, SAC is a student-athlete organization here on campus, and we all come together for one common goal, and it is to support each other on and off the field or court. So it's been great. I joined SAC because my 2 older brothers were both SAC presidents at their schools when they were in college. So I really just joined to meet other athletes and to help people out. We all go through our different battles, and being a college athlete is a full-time job, and it's we sign up for that, but it gets hard at times. But I'm the wellness director, and we focus on mental health in that section of SAC, and that's been, once I got to college, mental health has been really important for me in supporting other athletes. I think it's everybody has demands on the athletic side, but athletes have to, and all students have to take care of themselves mentally. I think for me, trying to find time for myself to do stuff that takes me away from school and baseball. I'm a big Netflix guy. I love Netflix, so I try and make time throughout the week, even just to watch some new shows or watch a movie. Just get myself mentally right. And another thing for me is just reminding myself how lucky I am. Being from Philly, and not a lot of kids come down south to play sports and even go to school. So I'm just so fortunate to have been able to do that and wear Charlotte across my chest, when I go to class or when I go to the field. So I just try and remind myself to be grateful for everything. Having a bad day happens. People have bad days, and especially after those bad days, just try and remind myself, like, this is great. What you get to do every day. Kids would die to be in your place and have a spot on the Charlotte baseball team and be able to go to the yard every day and go to work. So that's what, for me, I try to remind myself, and I try and pass that along to people in SAC and other student athletes that I meet to just make time for yourself. Get away from school, get away from athletics, and go for a walk or go for a jog and do what makes you happy and gets you some relief. So I would say time management. I think it's a lot, and it's demanding, and it's sometimes you feel like you have to dedicate yourself all to your sport, and then you go home and it's like, oh, I have some assignments due tonight. So it's definitely demanding, but I think planning it throughout the week. Every Monday I try and sit down and look through my assignments and see what I have that week, and then know which days I can stay at the field longer. Get there, try and be the first one there and the last one to leave every time we're at the field, and doing that, I have to make time for assignments, and even sometimes this gets put on the back burner, but sleep, and that's one of the biggest parts too, and I would say one of the hardest parts, because it's trying to do assignments, get them in late at night, and got to get up early in the morning the next day, and trying to get enough sleep and just do it all over again. So this is a tough one. I would say the demand. It's being a college athlete is excuse me, you know, being able to exert yourself in your sport and doing that well while still keeping up with the grades. If you can't do well in the classroom, you can't play. It's just how it is. And you know, some days are long at the field, and I say, oh well, that assignment, it's only 10 points, but you got to get it in. You just have to do what you have to do. And I think oftentimes people just think that, you know, kids go to school and it's just their sport. You know, they take a couple classes, get the easy classes, but it's not like that. It's you go and you have to get your degree, and that's the most important thing, right? It's you know, trying to get that degree while having the experience of playing and competing at the highest level. You know, it's definitely demanding, but it's such a great feeling when you finish the semester, you have a good GPA, you know you worked hard, and you did well on the field or on the track or on the court. So it's great.
Go, 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 go!
My two biggest role models are my brothers. You know, growing up and watching them play. I remember when I was in the 5th grade, my oldest brother Daniel went off to college, and it was like I lost a best friend. Like it was. I remember that year was so hard because I grew up having both my brothers as literally my two best friends, and I did everything with them. And I just remember sitting there and like, wow, my brother, he's in the real world. You know, he got to go to college and he got to play baseball collegiately. And, you know, I would just say that they're my two biggest role models, Steven and Daniel. They have been awesome for me. And, you know, whenever I have a bad day, I'll just call them. Like, I will FaceTime, and we have a group chat that's active all day. Yeah, I would definitely say they're my two biggest role models. They are my two best friends, and, you know, they tell me every day, just, you know, stay the course. And that's the biggest thing, like, not get too high and not get too low. You know, days can get long, and really just having their support it's unwavering, and it's amazing. And I really wish that everybody can have two role models like they have been for me. I'm Nate Furman, and I'm on your Charlotte 49ers baseball team.